Good morning. So I'm having a cup of coffee here in front of the garden. This is usually where my partner sits in the morning. This is his spot, and this is where he tries to wake up. And he just collects his thoughts on what he's going to do for the day. So I have actually decided that I'm going to vlog today because I haven't done it on my YouTube channel before, and I just wanted to try something new. Like I would vlog before, like snippets for some stories on Instagram or like to send out to friends. So it's lockdown again here in Metro Manila, so at least I'm gonna show you guys what I do when I have nothing to do. And also one other thing, my partner is not here. He is in our home in the province, and he actually left around the first week of August before lockdown was implemented. And the reason why I didn't go with him is because I had work scheduled, and I just didn't know if the production staff was actually going to make that project start earlier or later. So I just didn't want to leave not knowing what my schedule is gonna be like. And I'm glad that I didn't go because just basing on how my schedules is like, I needed to be here around the third week of August to go back to work. And which is actually not so bad because it's actually going to be too costly for me if I go and stay in our home for like less than 20 days because the costs add up. Like I have to think of gasoline, I have to think of toll fees, then of course the fare of the car to go inside the Roro because we have to take a Roro to go to our home because it's in an island, and to go back and forth, it's just not feasible at this time. So I don't actually have a concrete plan on how this vlog is going to be, but I'm just going to go through the motions and hopefully it creates a nice story today. And usually when I am here at home and it's a nice sunny day today, so the sun has decided to come out, and I'm glad that although it looks a little bit cloudy, it's bright enough for me to actually do the laundry. It's because it's been such bad weather here for the past few weeks. Like it would rain every so often, so I really need to sort the laundry, and I usually do that when I'm having breakfast so that it just works well with my time. And I'm gonna check back with you guys later because the laundry is going to be very noisy, and let's just see what goes on right after. So I just took a shower and I've put on a shirt. Normally I don't put on a shirt when I'm here at home because it's so humid here. And also I do the laundry here at home, so I don't want to have a lot of laundry on a weekly basis. But so at this point I'm gonna do my skincare, but I'm just gonna breeze through it because my skincare hasn't really changed in the past few years. Well, maybe a few additions or so, but my core daily skincare routine is still the same, and I'm gonna put a link down in the description box to that old video that I did a few years back so that you can go and check it out. Hi, I'm now in my office, and so this is where I usually spend my time doing whatever I need to do. So I think let's do a short tour. So it's around like 10:30 in the morning, and I usually begin by being here in my small office table. And as you guys can see, I've placed my laptop on top of a box because I just find that it's a little bit painful at the back of my neck, especially when I'm working and typing or editing things. So I have realized that putting my laptop on top of a box and having like a Bluetooth keyboard actually really helps in, like, you know, alleviating the back pain that I feel at the back of my neck and at the back, like, you know, here at the upper back. So I'm so happy with that. But usually around this time I check, like, you know, emails and whatever, and I also check what's in my schedule to see whatever is, like, what am I supposed to do, things like that. So and there's Malena. She's my beagle that we adopted quite some time ago, and she loves laying on the chair there. And it's a bit windy today, which I actually appreciate, but it's so cloudy. But normally on a nice sunny day I get so much light here, so that's why I actually prefer to shoot here in front of the garden. But anyway, so yeah, but I'm not gonna show you guys what I do on the laptop because that's going to be so boring. But I'm just gonna show you guys what's behind my office table. So normally I usually hide my hair mannequin because there's some people who get freaked out by that because it's like a floating head. But here behind my table, it's just a collection of things, books. So as I mentioned in my I won the book of Lisa Eldridge Face Paint. So these are all books of makeup here. So this is by Eve Pearl. I have a book by Linda Mason. This is one, this is a very 80s kind of a makeup book. And then I have Scott Barnes. This is the In Style book of makeup. Of course, Bobbi Brown. This is a NARS book. And then this is by Taylor Chang, Babayan. So I don't know how to pronounce that. I do apologize. Of course, I have here my makeup designery book when I went to school. And then this is my Laura Mercier book. And then I have 3 books by Kevin O'Kwan. And this red thing is actually a wagashi. It's a paper umbrella that I bought in Kyoto in 2010. And of course here, books on hair. This is the book War Paint. I didn't enjoy this book so much because it was just like full of intrigue, so it wasn't my thing. And of course these are my wigs. So I love 50s kind of a makeup look, so I love this blonde wig here a la Marilyn Monroe. So I also have one here which is long, and the brand of this is Wigs by Vanity. So if you do watch RuPaul's Drag Race, you know that Wigs by Vanity is owned by Vanity Fair, an Australian drag queen who is the best friend of Courtney Act from one of the best seasons that I've ever seen on RuPaul's Drag Race, season 6, wherein we have the best top 3 ever: Adore Delano, Bianca Del Rio, and Courtney Act. And here, of course, I have the book of Lisa Eldridge Face Paint. I have some magazines that I got in Japan. I got this in Paris, so it's the anniversary publication of Vogue in October 2010. I got this in Bangkok, and more magazines from Japan. So I have here random novels that I have loved and liked over the years, most especially these books from Jean Owl. So it's my favorite book. This is my certificate from MUD New York, and this is my certificate from the London Academy of Radio, Media, Film and TV. So what I have here are like different like research materials that I've collected over the years. Then I have travel books here, and then I have books on architecture here on the side. Book of Facts. This is Sailor Moon. And then what else do I have there? Like whatever type of books that I like keep interest in. And other stuff here is like a collection of stuff that belongs to my partner. Now this is actually where I keep most of my stuff. Like if I'm working, if I need to collect stuff, or if I just need to have a space where I park my makeup, it's all here. So the frames on the wall are actually like collection of some artwork that my partner and I have collected through the years. Some were gifts and some were things that we picked up when we travel. For example, I picked this up when I went to Cambodia in 2013. I really love it. I love, like, it's just all green. And watercolor was one of the mediums that I really had difficulty with back in college. But look at that detail. I really love that. Cambodia was one of the most wonderful places I've ever been to. This one I bought in Prague. This is yeah, this is in Prague, at the very end of Charles Bridge. This is amazing. Below that is my very own calligraphy. This is my own writing. So I did that in a small touristic place on Miyajima Island, and it's like a one-day experience of how to write in calligraphy. So I like that. I actually have two that I have framed, and this is the other one here. Just remove my mask, and that means beauty. Right, so just to briefly show you guys what I have here on my workstation. So I have, like, you know, stuff. I have alcohol, brush cleaners, and then this is where I dry some of the brushes that I used in my vlog recently. And then I have some products that I'm testing out here for a local company because I also do some consultancy stuff. And then I have here some caviar sticks, lip pencils, eyeliners, my favorite sunscreen. And then I also have here some products that I would like to check out. So I haven't tried these from Maybelline before. And I also want to try this eye base from Viseart. I'm so excited for that. And then, oh, these are my Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize cream eyeshadows. So I actually did that in a video on, what was the title of that video? Like makeup on a rainy day. I just wanted to do makeup that day. So I really enjoyed doing that. And I have a story with Charlotte Tilbury. I was in LA in March of 2020, so just around when the coronavirus started to explode in the United States. And I was actually at the Grove, and I was like shopping for stuff that I would bring home here to the Philippines for work. And then I was planning to go to Charlotte Tilbury then to purchase some of her stuff. So I went to Sephora first. And while I was there, right before I was going to go to the cashier to pay for all of my stuff, I received a text message from my producer that work was postponed or canceled because of the ongoing pandemic. So when that happened, I looked into my basket at Sephora and I said, I don't think I can purchase any of this because I needed to save my money. And my trip to the United States then was not planned because my mom wanted to go, so I suddenly had to go with her. And you know, right beside, like a few meters after Sephora is Charlotte Tilbury. So it was with a heavy heart that I went inside her store and I just perused through everything and I just, like, you know, checked everything out. And I said to myself, like, maybe one day I'm gonna have some product from Charlotte. So now I've tried it, so I'm so happy with that. This is my Guerlain Meteorites collection. So I have it here, and these are my palettes. This is from NARS, but the makeup inside is not all NARS, so it's a combination of different products. So I have Guerlain, Laura Mercier, Bobbi Brown, and some NARS products. And this is my makeup kit. So this is the one that I bring with me to work all the time. I think you've seen this in one of my vlogs. I featured this, and I think this is a toolbox or like a box for fishing because I do love the compartments inside. Keeps everything in place, so I really love it. So this is where I keep my powders, lipsticks, lip glosses, and highlighters and blushes. Oh, I have one story, by the way. If you've seen my makeup on a rainy day video, so this is what happened to my Lisa Eldridge blush. So it ripped open at the seams here of the packaging. And what I actually did is that I actually transferred the contents of that blush into an air pump here, which I actually like. I don't mind. I actually like it this way because the thing is with her packaging, whoa, it's a little bit too big, so it takes up so much space in my makeup kit. So transferring it to an airless pump like this actually works in just keeping everything in place in my makeup kit. Now directly below my workstation, so I have boxes here. These are empty by the way, but I save them just in case I need to store things. Or like if I need to ship things, I recycle the boxes. And these are also empty. I really love these boxes that I got from Japan. They're very, very sturdy. And then if I have anything new that I want to try, I keep them here. And this is one of my new arrivals. So I guess let's unbox this together. So I actually like unboxing things in this part of my home office because there's nice lighting here. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to remove my entire Chico FO series, which I have been playing around, and I'm so excited to create a vlog for this, so please do watch out for that. I think I'm gonna do that sometime in September, just in time for Brush Festival season. So I'm just gonna remove this. And here we have our latest arrival that I am so excited about. So let's open this. And it's actually from Lisa Eldridge. Yay! So this is the first time that I've actually purchased this much products off of the internet. So I had to pay a hefty amount of customs tax for this here in the Philippines. So if you guys are wondering how much it costs, this was sent through DHL. So DHL gives you like a piece of paper where everything is listed down. But if you purchase anything more than 10,000 pesos at a given time, you do expect to pay at least 30% on top of the entire value of your order. So that 30% includes 10% customs tax, and then 12% VAT, and then some other form of payments that needs to go through DHL and some taxes, things like that. So just take note of that, okay? So this is my most recent order from Lisa Eldridge, and let's unbox it. I'm so excited. I love her cotton, I love her tissues here. I actually saved it because I love recycling them. And here they are. So I have 2 of her velvet bags here with us today. So these 2 came free with the order, by the way. And then I think one here doesn't fit. So these 3 lipsticks are from her True Red Velvet collection. So I'm so excited to try this actually. These are all reds, and this is all in a matte formula. I'm so excited to try that, and that's why it came with a red velvet pouch here, because oh my god, it's so smooth. It feels so luxurious. This is so pretty. I love it. And then the others here, so I actually bought some. So these are 2 colors from her Luxurious Lucent Lip Color. So it's in Rose Official and Dance Card. And I also ordered 3 more lipsticks from her Velvet collection. So I have Velvet Beauty, Velvet Midnight, and Velvet Carnival. And I also ordered 2 of her Gloss Embrace. One is in Muse and one is in Delilah. Now I'm not gonna do any swatching or anything, but because I actually want to create a dedicated video to these lipsticks, so I'm going to check them out and to see if they are in good condition, so that I can tell customer service if there's any products that are in bad shape when they got to me, so we can tackle it. But I'm also going to just put all those things here in my workstation, and I'm just going to start planning on how I actually would like to present her products on a future video. So I've just woken up from my afternoon nap, and this is my darling Chio. I've had him, he's 10 years old this month, so I'm so glad that he's here with me. He's my most fiercest protector, and he loves cuddling in bed. So from where I left you guys earlier, I have finished some editing, and I have finished work stuff, and answering emails, and of course lunch. But I didn't want to show you my lunch because that would be too boring. So for the rest of the afternoon, I think I'm just going to go have another cup of coffee, and then maybe do some housework and check on my edit, and come, let's have coffee. Alright, so I have my shirt on again, and I just want to refresh a little bit before we go downstairs and make coffee. Pardon the very messy pantry there at the back. No, not pantry, but the shelf at the back. So that's just a very simple hydrating facial mist spray. I really love this. It's a Filipino brand. It's by Clean Lab, and they use glycerin, and they have this very nice scent that I love. So I use that all the time, just to wake up from my afternoon sleep most of the time. And I also do that on the first thing in the morning after I wake up, because I'm a drooler. I wear a mouth guard with me when I sleep, because I'm a bruxist, so I grind my teeth when I sleep. So I just want to wake up feeling nice and smelling fresh, so that really helps. Let's go down, make coffee. Come on, let's go. Good boy, come on, let's go. So for coffee, I like to brew my own. So my partner and I would actually like to make coffee in a mocha pot like this. And the coffee beans that we use, this is from the variety called Liberica, and in Philippine language it's called Barako. And since I'm the only one alone here, so I just use 1 scoop of coffee. I put it here at the very top, then I just press it. And then I just cover it with this, okay, let me put this down. The remaining part of the mocha coffee maker, and I heat it. And I always brew coffee in low heat, mainly because I don't want the coffee to taste burnt. And speaking of coffee, just a little bit of a trivia. The Philippines was a top exporter of coffee before, especially during the 1800s, because we first got our first coffee tree, according to some historical books, from someone who planted it in one of the parts here in Batangas. He was a friar, and he, I think, brought the coffee tree from Mexico. So the only problem was there was an incident of pestilence, so that really brought the coffee export down and coffee production down. But so far it has been steady, growing back, I think, but it's still it's not so well known in the world that we make our own coffee. And I think we have 4 varieties that we have here in the Philippines, and it's called Arabica, Liberica, Excelsior. I forgot the other 2, but I'm just gonna put it down there after I have Googled them. But yeah, we make, we produce our own coffee beans here, and there are some plantations in the Luzon area, the northern part of the Philippines, and there are also some in the Mindanao area and the southern portion of the Philippines. While the coffee is brewing, I would like to tell you guys that all of my orders from Lisa Eldridge actually arrived in good condition, so I'm so happy with that, because after all, this traveled 10,000 kilometers away from me, and I'm so excited to try them out. I have some ideas down. I have written some of them down already, And the reason why I write them down is because I am a little bit dyslexic, so I need to remember things, and it just really helps with my memory and with my flow, because sometimes that's a problem that I have seen with myself, is that if I don't write things down, I have problems remembering some specific details. And that has always been the case with me ever since I was younger. And although my dyslexia affects me tonally sometimes, and it affects my reading and my spelling, I don't think I have it that bad. And that's the main reason why I also said when I won the Book of Lisa, and I talked about it on my video, that I love books. So as you guys can see here again, and the main reason why I love books is because it has taught me to be patient with myself, and it has taught me that it's no problem at all if I keep on repeating reading stuff, or like even writing down stuff, because it just helps me to learn that way. Although I still have problems with numbers at this time, and although sometimes when I read, everything starts to warp, or I get like white flashes, I just repeat the process again. And at the end of the day, I'm happy to say that I'm able to learn something anyway. Alright, so I have some bread and peanut butter and my coffee, and then what I usually do in the afternoon is I just enjoy my cup of coffee while looking at the trees being rustled by the wind. Workstation after I've had my coffee, and I'm just wrapping up for the day because I have to walk my dogs in an hour or so. And while I was wrapping up, I just found that this palette of mine from NARS, the edges actually got lifted out from the base, and I'm a little bit bummed out because I cannot buy this palette here anymore. And I really like this palette because you can put in whatever eyeshadow product that you want to put in if you want to create your own palette, especially if it comes in a metal pan. And I think I just have to go to the grocery stores or maybe the hardware and get myself some super glue, and I'm gonna glue down the edges, because I wish I could buy myself a new one like this, but they don't sell this here anymore. So and I'm just glad though that I found this in this condition while I'm here at home, because it would have been tricky if I would have found this palette in this condition while I was working. So I'm gonna sort this out tomorrow. Alright, it's here. I've been looking for this. This is one of my most favorite perfumes. This is Javanese Vanilla, and this is by the brand Karma Kamet. It's a Thai brand, and I always get this whenever I visit Bangkok. Now, the store that I visit is their branch that is located at Chatuchak Weekend Market, and I always go there on a Saturday. I make sure that when I am in Bangkok, I make sure that I am there on a weekend, because Chatuchak Weekend is open only to everyone on a Saturday, and you can get a lot of things there. You can get ceramics, you can get bowls, plates, wooden decor, you can get statuettes. It's quite a great place to be at, and you can also get like delicious Thai food there. So I do miss traveling. Like, I wish that we could travel soon, because I really feel that traveling enriches our soul. But anyway, I'm sure we can eventually. I'm sure we can. I just hope that it happens soon. Yeah. I hope that you enjoyed this mini vlog that I did. It's my first time to do it, so I did enjoy it though, quite surprisingly. And maybe I might do one again in the future. And I'm gonna put on my mask now because every time we walk the dogs in the village, we have to wear a mask. So anywho, that's it from me today. I hope to see you in my next vlog, and thank you for being here. Bye. Okay, let's go. Come on. Slowly. Okay, Chia? Lana? Okay.